Yeah, it's crazy, dude. So literally he's maybe 25 or 30 miles that way. And what's wild is like there's no infrastructure between us at all. There's no Wi-Fi, cell service or anything. It's literally just the antenna, my antenna to his antenna, and it's just radio signal. And the distance you can get with it really depends. Sometimes if it's a sunny day like today, it can get a little bit further. Depends on your altitude. So if you're like on the top of a mountain, it's gonna travel much further because there are fewer obstructions. So like I said, it's literally just this radio. So let's just try and talk to him. He's 30 miles away. Let's see how clear it is. And when he NC to KO4RMV. So he should come back in a second. Let's see if he heard us.
KO4RMV. Copy loud and clear on simplex.
Yeah, I mean, so literally nothing in between, just the radio. So what we just did right there was called simplex. That just means it's the simplest form of radio communication. You're going from one radio to another. There's another way to communicate in ham radio, and it's called a repeater. Put it in normal people terms. Basically, instead of me taking a basketball and throwing it from one end of the court to the other and hoping it gets there, it takes a lot of strength and you have to throw it really hard. I'm taking the ball and I'm passing it to somebody who's then passing it to the person at the end of the court. Repeater basically takes the signal from a low power radio like this portable I'm holding, and when it receives it, it retransmits it at a much higher power. Usually a repeater has an antenna that's really high up on a tower like this one, and so that gives it a much wider coverage area because the higher up the antenna is, the more land it can cover. What we're going to do now is we're going to talk through a repeater using this portable radio and cover even more distance than we did with simplex. And when ENC to KO4RMV, how do you copy this radio? All right, so he should come back here in a moment.
You're coming in loud and clear on the repeater.
So that's pretty cool. I'm using one piece of infrastructure that's not dependent on the internet. While cell phones are definitely the primary mode of communication, I'm not talking about my dinner plans with somebody over the radio. There is a place for this where it's a supplement to the internet and cell phones. So yeah, ham radio is still a thing. It's pretty cool. And when the cell phones go down, I mean, you don't really have any other options, so.